One of the great nights of the NBA season. Welcome to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. All-Star voting format changed in 2013. 2 backcourt, 3 frontcourt starters as opposed to the old 2 guards and 2 forwards and a center. Do you like that change, Shaq?
It's my fault.
It's a special day for basketball fans. The All-Star Game, best of the East against best in the Western Conference. And we are proud to bring it to you live. And here are the East All-Stars now, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Thompson is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Durant, and it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, a lot of great stories for all of these players, but he's definitely been one with a standout season, Clark.
You know, Steve, I've loved watching his tenacity. He's had a clear sense of focus. He's brought his A game on a consistent basis, night in and night out. I mean, he's been a huge factor for this team this season. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half. You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star Game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951, and a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance. The All-Star festivities always a big draw for VIPs, stars, and celebrities, and I see quite a few in the house tonight.
Yeah, really a festive atmosphere around this event and this weekend. There's just so much going on, both on and off the court. Well, I guess you'd call this weekend maybe the greatest pickup game on earth. Does that make sense, Clark?
It sure does, and I agree with you. I mean, there's no doubt it tops the list, partner.
Now here's Durant. Cousins trying to free himself up. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. East All-Stars on defense. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
The offense just getting right to the rim. At least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
Coach and I talked, and he definitely wasn't concerned with the game's outcome. He said the only things I'm worried about in this game are making sure everyone gets enough time on the floor and nobody gets hurt. We'll keep our fingers crossed, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Durant, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Took him no time at all on that one. Durant's got 5 now.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Harden against Thompson to end the run. And James Harden with the 3.
Boy, the bucket's coming fast and furious.
All offense out there, but that's what this game is all about.
Curry kicks to Cousins. It's Durant with the drive, and the basket good. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Harden. He's got 7. No one near James. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye 3 as the buzzer sound.
Tune in this Friday night, February 23rd. The Boston Celtics take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. It's the real deal.
A great event unfolding. One quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And Kevin, already some highlight reel plays.
Yeah, they're playing at a nice tempo right now, Clark, giving the fans a show. Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Damian Lillard out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Jordan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. A big group substitution here for the East. Lopez, he's checked in for Anthony. LeBron comes in for George. James Harden, he's checked in for Shake and Bake. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for John Wall. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Lillard. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game format. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And here's the West with the ball. It's a three-point game. Back to Aldridge. .136 left in the second quarter. Westbrook dishes to Lillard. Misses the 3.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And a wide open look for Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over, try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
The East making a switch. Griffin's checked in.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And Harden with the stuff.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
Jordan the screen. It's Westbrook with the drive. And Griffin sends it back. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by LeBron.
Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And the jam by Harden.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Aldridge, good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And here's Harden. 15 points in the game. Griffin down low. And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and Kevin, often the second half is where you see that intensity turned up a bit.
Well, yeah, the first half maybe a little more loose, and then the second half is where it can get more competitive once the game is on the line.
LeBron James is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Davis kicks to Durant. Davis with a screen on LeBron. Here's Cousins. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. And he lobs it up there with the rim. An emphatic LU jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
It's Curry with the drive. Lopez with the block, but he recovers it. Durant for three. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Paul George comes in for James. And it's John Wall in for Kyrie Irving. James checked in for the East. Irving comes in for John Wall. And here's the break. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson passes to Curry. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, beautiful pass. Nice assist there.
Yeah, that's the teammate connection coming through. They know they can score together, and it's obvious right there.
It's stolen by Davis. Thompson outside. Left side Curry. Off the screen. And he hits the jumper for two. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Harden draws the double. On the wing, Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about the passing? They're moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
About that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Durant. Now Irving. He has 6. It's tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
Mike Conley's checked in for the West. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And low to Davis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Conley kicks to Johnson. Plenty of space. That's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Harden with the stuff.
How about that? Slamming it hard over the big man.
Here's Thompson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Just 4 seconds left in the third. A shot by Harden. Wide open. No good on that last second attempt there.